Hey guys, welcome back. I'm Tyler. Okay, today I'm um communicating my opinions on the Galar generation. Uh Mostly for the designs, not move sets, not moves, competitive, whatever. None of that. Just the designs. Um so let's start with Grookey. I really like the starters of Galar. I feel like it's been quite a while since the all three starters have been so good. I think the last generation to do that was Generation 1. I think Grookey, Sobble, and Scorbunny are just as good as Charmander, Squirtle, and Bulbasaur. They're all pretty solid. Um, Wait a minute. Wait a minute. No, wait. I take it back. I remember thinking Sobble, Grookey, and Scorbunny were fake mon. Yes, I'm thinking of Paldea. Paldea were the ones who were good. Um. Okay, so these I thought they were like they look fan made. And a lot of people said that too about these guys. Um. Okay, so Grookey, I do love its little mask that it has, and I do love its design. It's really cute. Its tail is cute. The colors are nice. And Thwacky is a little weird, but it looks cool with the mohawk. And I like its mask again. I like the colors. It's all pretty good. Rillaboom, I just don't like the Houndour face. Everything else is good. It's exactly what I wanted for its final evolution. It's pretty good, except the Houndour face. Maybe just, I mean, it makes sense. It carries the same colors from its pre-evolution. It has the orange snout, and the ears got darker, but whatever. It doesn't ruin the whole design. Scorbunny, it's really cute. I personally don't like the white color. I think it's a little boring, but I like the red parts. It looks good on the design. Raboot is really cool. The little headband, the little sweater thing it has going on, like it looks really cool. Maybe Scorbunny should have been like a light gray. And then Cinderace could have also been gray. I think it would have been better. It definitely would have looked cooler. I don't like Cinderace very well. I just don't like its little arms and its little hands. Its hands are super tiny. And the little shorts, I'm not a big fan of. But the rest of the rest of the design is okay. Sobble was my least favorite of the three. I don't like the single Mudkip fin on the top. It's a nice shape, but I personally don't like it. It just looks like one butterfly wing, and I'm always used to seeing two. I like Sobble's colors. I like its tail. I think there's just like its head is round and its tail is roundish, and it just kind of jumbles up the design there. That's why I personally don't like it. Yeah, I like Drizzle's colors. I love it a lot, and I like its shape. It's more clean. It's actually one of the cooler middle stage evolutions of most starters. Inteleon, woo, this boy is skinnier than me, and but you know what? I don't hate it. I don't hate it. It lost the green color for sure. Its tail looks cool. Its fin looks cool. Like it still have cool colors, but it just lost the cool greenish. But I guess they replaced it for the yellow ones, and it lost the purple too. Yeah, its shape is a little awkward, but it's a spy. It's a chameleon. Like, what do you want? Scorbit is super cute. I actually like it. It's solid. Greedent, I don't like its face. Everything else is great. Rookity, it's okay. I like the colors. Corvisquire, I really like the colors and it looks cool. Corviknight, it looks a little bland to me, but I know a lot of people like it, so that's cool for Corviknight. Is it me or is it different here than in the in-game model? I feel like some colors are a little different. Blipbug is really interesting. I like the shapes it has, but it also, like, it's very interesting. It's a bug type caterpillar thingy, and yeah, I just want to know more about it. Dottler is also very interesting. I do like the shell it has with all the circles and the patterns here. I like it a lot, and it's just very mysterious, and I like that for a bug type. Orbeetle looks really cool. It's a lot better than Ladybug, and I like the colors. It looks cool. Like, it looks good. Nickit is one of my very, very favorites. I fell in love with it the minute I saw it. I love its eye shape, its markings, and the colors used. The little brown boots and the sharp ears. It's just so cute. Thievul, I do love its tail. I do like its colors. I don't really like its mustache, but other than that, I do like its mask and the ears. Everything about Thievul is really cool. I think I don't really like the marking it has on its back. I would have preferred something a little more fashionable. Maybe stripes would have been cooler. Yeah. Gossifleur, I don't really like. I do like the big flower petal on the top, and I think it's a solid design. I don't like the colors, but it works for what it is. Eldegoss, I really don't like. Actually, I do like the colors of it. I will say that. I like its eyes, and the little stripes it has here on its head. But I just don't like how Eldegoss carries this whole fluffy thing on its head. It's so awkward. Wooloo is super cute, super boring for a Pokemon. I feel like a lot of people said it looks something from another game, like a standard sheet from another game. And you know what? I always feel like designs could be bad, and I'd rather them be cute and boring than bad. So I really like Wooloo's design. It's so round, it's cute. I love the colors so much, and I love it a lot. Dubwool, I do like all its fluffiness, the big horns it has, and it's on 4 legs. I do like the colors as well. Yeah, a lot of people said it was too fluffy, but you know, they could have made a form where you know, we shave off all of Dubwool's wool. But I don't mind its fluffiness. I like it, especially with the little cow patterns. Not cow patterns, but you know, I think it would have looked really bland without it. Choodle, I don't really like Choodle, but it looks really cute in the anime. I think it's just its unibrow thing, and maybe its cheeks, or the big mouth, or maybe the head shape. Yeah, I think it's just the head shape. The rest of its body looks good. Dreadnought looks really cool. Maybe I would have preferred a different color because it does remind me of Blastoise a little bit. But I do like its mouth here and its shell. It looks really nice. Yamper is super cute. I don't like the little heart-shaped marking on its butt, but that's... Actually, I don't like it. I would have preferred something else. Everything else about Yamper is perfect. Boltund, Boltund is really interesting. Like, I love the yellow colors of it, but I just don't like the way it was used exactly. I think there's too much black on this part. Maybe all of it should have been yellow. It should have been a cheetah. It should have been a cheetah. It's a cross between, you know, a dog and a cheetah. That would have been perfect for Boltund. Roly Coly. It's very interesting. I don't like how it has one eye, but it's a very interesting design. Carkol. You know, I don't hate it. It's interesting. It reminds me of Hoenn Pokemon. The way they're a little weird and hard to understand, but you know, they're unique, and you gotta appreciate them for that. Colossal reminds me of a Golem, but with coal. And it would have been a great alternative choice for Unova instead of, you know, Roggenrola. I think it would have made it a lot more unique in Unova. But it's also really unique here. I mean, yeah, it's one of the cooler rock types for sure. I don't mind Colossal. Colossal's great. Applin is really cute. It's very clever. It's very silly. It's very fun. I love that in Pokemon. And I feel like Galar really brought a lot of fun Pokemon to the table. Flapple is so goofy. I like it a lot. And Appleton I did not like, except for the head and the neck and the feet. I think the lower body looks really cool, but I really did not like the top part of it. But you know, I love food and they look great and it's fun. That's what I like about these designs. They're fun. Silicobra is a little more serious. But I do like its eye marking, its nostrils, and the parts around its neck. It doesn't look like a very intimidating Pokemon for a Cobra, which I'm disappointed about. Like, I would have liked an Arbok shape with the Silicobra colors on it. Sandaconda is not what I was expecting from a Silicobra, nor an Anaconda Pokemon. But you know what? I don't hate it. It reminds me of macaroni, you know, the twisted ones, and I love food. And I've always wanted like a white snake, and Sandaconda is that. It's a little awkward and weird for sure, but I don't hate it. I do like its markings and its patterns and its eyes, its mouth. It's good enough. Cramorant. It looks really, really bland. I don't like it, but I do love its gimmick. It's so fun. If only they would have, maybe with the color, maybe they should have made it pink. You know, something a little more fun. Because the blue just makes it look serious. Arrokuda is really cool. I was hoping it would be a real fish when I saw the Cramorant design. And I'm so glad it is a real fish, because I would have been so disappointed if it was just drawn for Cramorant and that's it. So it is a real fish. We're very thankful Arrokuda exists and it's here. I do love its colors. I love the arrows. It's so good. Barraskewda needs a little work. I would have preferred eyes like a Kingdra. I would have preferred eyes like a Kingdra. And if it's a Barracuda, I would have preferred it be blue. But you know, we get what we get, and Barraskewda could have been a lot worse. I do love the spinning tail though. Genius. And the shape of it. Toxel, I don't like very much. I do love the purple. But I don't like its face nor the horns. I thought some wings, like a little gargoyle baby, would have looked cool. Toxtricity, both are amazing. They're both amazing. I love the little patterns here on their feet, their shape, and the electricity coming from their heads. Like, they look amazing. Like, wow. I have not seen a design this awesome in forever. Sizzlypede is very simple. Um, I feel like it's fan art. Could have been worse. Centiskorch is really cool. It delivered what I wanted for a Centipede Pokemon. The fire looks amazing, and the feet and its colors, it looks really cool. Not goofy at all, and actually really cool. Clobbopus, I do like its colors, and I like its shape. It's a solid design. Graplock looks really cool. They really did a good job on Graplock. The colors are amazing, and the shape is amazing too. And I think Toxtricity and Graplock are some of the best designs I've ever seen. Sinistea is so cute, so clever, so fun. I think it's also one of the best designs ever. Not as cool as Toxtricity and Graplock, obviously, but it's like maybe B tier. But yeah, Sinistea is just so fun. It's simple. I like the colors, and it's just so well done. Poltergeist, I don't like the little feet popping up from the bottom, but everything else is really cool. It's fun. It's slightly creepy, but not too creepy. It's more fun than creepy. Hatena is such a lovely Pokemon. I love its colors. I love its shape. It's amazing. Hatchrim, I've actually drawn something similar to Hatchrim before, and Hatchrim looks better than what I drew. And I love its colors, the little swirly shapes, all the shapes looks really good. Hatterene is interesting. I think my mom said that's not a Pokemon, but my brother defended it, saying, well, Pokemon are inspired by lots of different things. Sometimes it's creatures, sometimes it's animals, sometimes it's fashion. And Hatterene was definitely inspired by some sort of fashion. I love its colors. I don't mind Hatterene. Like, there's a trope of feminine Pokemon that I love to see, and it only gets better with each generation, because, you know, the first generation we only had like Chansey and Jinx, and it took a while to get, you know, Gardevoir and Lopunny and Gothitelle, and now we have Hatterene. You know, all the drag queens are lining up, and we love to see it. Impidimp is very interesting because Hatena, Hatchrim, and Hatterene bring that feminine energy, and Impidimp, Morgrem, and Grimmsnarl bring the more masculine energy. And Impidimp, I love its designs. I've only had 2 wings, and not in the back of its head, but in the back of its back. I do like the mask, the colors. It's so goofy and creepy and cool at the same time. It's so nasty looking. I love it. It like you get that this Pokemon causes trouble for fun. Morgrem is scary, and you can really tell that it is a scary, nasty Pokemon. Grimmsnarl, I think it looks cool because, yeah, Dark Fairy. I was beginning to think like, I was beginning to get annoyed how every fairy type was pretty or cute, but Grimmsnarl really brings what fairy types can be. They're mythical creatures, magical creatures. They're not always pretty. They're sometimes, you know, beasts like Grimmsnarl. I think Grimmsnarl looks really scary, and yeah, have you ever seen it use fake tears? Like, it's terrifying. They really did a good job with Grimmsnarl. The colors and everything about it, its shape and everything. Obstagoon, it looks really cool. It's so fun. I get the reference, and it's amazing. I love Obstagoon. I love it so much. Berserker is fun as well. It's a really fun evolution from Meowth. Cursula is also really clever and so fun. While I personally did not like seeing Corsola dead, it's just a really cool take on it. And yeah, Cursula is beautiful, it's creepy, it's interesting. It is a really good design. Surfetched, I feel like could have been better, um, but it's not bad. It's actually good. It looks like it would evolve from a Farfetch'd. I love that it's white. I love the sword and shield thing. It looks good. Maybe it should have been bigger though. Maybe more puffy, more muscular. Maybe. Because it looks good as is. Mr. Rhyme, I really don't like. I have issues with its little eye, mouth, and nose parts here on its belly. They blink, right? They blink. It's just super weird. And I already don't like Mr. Mime as it is, and I don't like the Ice Mr. Mime either. I do like its shoes and its cane and its little cute hat. I personally don't like it, but I can appreciate how fun the design is. Runerigus is super creepy and I love it so much. It was so disturbing to me the first time I saw it. It was a nightmare. I yeah, it's amazing. It's a good design. Like Galar really brought the more creative designs. Milcery is really interesting how it doesn't really have an outline. And I thought it was like a baby Corsola, a pre-evolution to Corsola, but I was wrong. And it's just super cute. Alchemy, I didn't like very much at first, but I do like how it comes in so many different colors and with different decorations. Like, it's amazing that they put all that effort into this Pokemon. And we love to see that. It's just delicious. I love food Pokemon, so yes. Phalanx is really cool. It's cute at the same time. It's amazing. It really brings the OG Doug Trio and Magnemite thing going on. And I love it for that. Pinkerton, I feel like it's a really simple Pokemon. It would have been more better suited for a Alola. It looks more like a Alola Pokemon. Alola Pokemon looks a little more real and normal looking, and Pinkerton is that. I do like its colors. It is very cute and cool. Snom is super cute. Don't have a problem with Snom. It's cute. Frostmoth is gorgeous. It did not quite exactly deliver for what I wanted for an ice bug Pokemon, but we did want an ice moth, and so they delivered that. And it could have been ugly and it could have been worse, but Frostmoth is actually pretty. I do like the markings on its wings. The eyes are cool. The wing shapes is cool, and of course its color is cool. Stonjourner, I don't know what this thing is. It could have been better. It's a little goofy looking. It's slightly fun, and I think it could have been more fun, more extreme, and I think I like the X patterns here on its feet. I do like that it kicks, I guess, and it could have used a pre-evolution. It wouldn't have been bad. Stonjourner is interesting. I don't like it. I personally don't like it, but and it's hard to appreciate it because it makes it look like it's just a bunch of blocks stacked on top of each other, and that's boring. And its face could have been better. So yeah, the whole design could have been so much better. But I do like that they thought of this, if that makes sense. Ice-Q is really cute. I first did not like how it was just a boring penguin with a boring cube face. But now I really like it. The way it walks, it's cute. I just love the shape of the cube and its eyes and the beak that's there, and the rest of it. It's really cool. You see Toucanon and it's like, oh, it's just a toucan, and Ice-Q could have been just a penguin, but no, they exaggerated it, and that's what makes it more fun. Toucanon is not as exaggerated as Ice Cube. In DD, both forms I thought was very boring. I think Autono did it better, but you know what? I do like in DD's colors. I do like the white and the purples and the shapes that it has. So now I kind of do like in DD better than Autono, or just as much. They're good. They're solid. Morpeko is a very interesting design. I'm glad that they thought of this. It's very fun, and yes, I like it. Cupid is really cute. I love its colors. The shape of it especially I love. And I love Caporage's shape as well. The colors could have been better, but I really like them. And finally we get a realistic elephant, and I do like how it's very fancy. It looks like it's made of glass. Yeah, it's a really interesting shape, and I really like it. Oh, okay. This is the bad part here. I don't like the fossil Pokemon from here, but let's break it down here. Dracozolt, besides looking awkward, I do love its tail. I do like both parts, but individually, not together. Oh my gosh, I really don't want to say anything bad about these Pokemon. I feel like they are well designed to serve the purpose it was created for, you know. Arctozolt I think is my favorite out of the four, and it's really cute to me. I love its tail, the snow, its shivering beak, even its little gross nose booger thing. And I'm so glad that I got to have this one over all the other ones. I do like it a lot. I have issues with mine because it's very annoying. But that's just because of the way it sounds. It has a very high-pitched scream that hurts my ears. But you know, I'm trying to be nice with it. But anyway, back to the design. I love its design. It's cool, it's cute, and it's amazing. Dracovish, I don't really like it, but I also like how odd it is. Yeah. I don't know what else to say about it. It's really scary looking, so there's that. In a good way, it's scary. Arctovish, it's very weird. I do like its colors, and it just totally freaks me out when I see it in battle. Yeah. I don't want to speak too much about these. Moving on. This is like, you know, I don't like them, but they're good designs because it served the purpose they were created for. And that's what I'm leaving it on. Duraludon. It looks very interesting for a dragon Pokemon. Very odd, the way it has this shape in the front and then the big tail thing in the back, and the way its hands are, it's just so, it's built very weirdly, and it's makes it more interesting. I do like its shape and its colors. Dreepy is very cute. It's so cute. I love it. Dracoloak is very odd to me. I don't like the colors of its mask, its head. I don't really like its eyes either. But the rest of it does look like some awkward mid-stage evolution, so it works for it. Dragapult looks really cool. I love its transparent tail. Its eyes are better. The Dreepy thing is cute. Its shape is really cool, and the colors are good. I love it. Zacian, I do like both forms. I like the colors, and yeah, I like the sword thing. It's really cool. That's why I chose it. But Zamazenta looks cooler with the eyes and the fangs. It looks cool. And like, yeah, the red colors as well. I like both of them. They're both really cool looking. Eternatus, I don't really like very much. They could have, I mean, I don't really know what it is. I don't like the colors, and it's not very interesting to me. I try to forget about it, but I feel like they could have They could have made it more unique looking, more mysterious, um, and more like because like you also want it to be like easy to read, right? You want people to know what it is. And with Eternatus, you want to make it look weird and unique, but also a little bit more clear, and more interesting. And I feel like they did not really deliver on that. It looks more like a ghost dragon. But yeah, I couldn't connect with mine. It's kind of hard to connect with Pokemon that don't have eyes. Or really like expressions that you can read. But whatever. It could have been better designed. Kubfu is really cute. I like the colors, and I don't hate it. I think all its shapes are really well done. Urshifu looks really cool. I like the fighting dark one more than the fighting water one. I think it's really cool that they change colors to red or blue when they, Gigantamax. And yeah, they could have been more interesting, a little cooler, but I do think the colors aren't very exciting. And I don't know if they meant to do it like that, but it doesn't work against the design. Zarude, well, I really like its colors. It does look somewhat interesting. It reminds me a lot of Mojo Jojo, probably one of Mojo Jojo's monkeys. And I don't know. I mean, I don't hate Zarude. Maybe it could have been done better. Maybe some, like, a mohawk on its wrists. Maybe, something a little more eye-catching. Regieleki is really cool. I think it looks cute. Like, look at its face. It's so cute. The shape of it is so cute as well. Its little feet and its like huge hands, like it's uneven and it's just so it's good, and I like the colors a lot as well. Regidrago is the one I chose because it looks really cool. I just don't like the little Charizard thing going on, but it works for it. It looks really cool, and I do like its colors. It reminds me of Jupiter, or Mercury. But yeah, I do like the design concept of that one, and they're both really cool. Did anyone have a hard time choosing between them? Glastrier is amazing. Like, I love horses and I love ice types, and Pokemon really decided to make an ice horse, and I never thought they would do that. Like, why would they? But they did it, and I'm so thankful. And it looks cool. It looks exactly what I wanted it to look like. Like, it's so like masculine looking compared to Spectrier. And I do like the more masculine Pokemon sometimes. And especially for a horse type, it just looks really good. I love the hooves and its tail especially. Like, the tail is so important. They mess it up so many times. Like Girafarig has one of my favorite tails ever. I did not like Zepstrika's tail, but they did really good with Glastrier's tail, and its mane looks amazing. its face is very mysterious. I feel like that's something sometimes ice types lack, is the mysteriousness of ice types. Um, and I do like its colors and its shape. I just love it so much. I like this much. I like it so much. Um, I would have preferred it to be more of a common Pokemon and not really a legendary. Because I don't really like using legendaries, so I'm sad about that. But I'm glad it exists. Spectre is so beautiful. It really it goes in well with the ghost type. Like its flowy mane, like how girly it is, and its long flowy mane makes it look very like like have you ever seen curtains flowing in the wind? That's what Spectre looks like. And it looks creepy and mysterious and pretty. I like what they did with the hooves, very interesting. Its tail looks really nice and the colors look really nice. And its eyes, the eyelashes, it's really pretty. I think they did a really good job with Spectre as well. Um, they're both like so good, so lovely. And Calyrex, not so much. I do like its face. I feel like the rest of it could have been done better. Um, its crown is really big, and it just makes it look odd and uneven, and maybe a little bit unfinished as well. Um, yeah. What would this look like if it had a Ditto face, or maybe a Morlo? No, the evolution of Morlo's face. Now this is a better face, isn't it? I don't know. But yeah, I don't really like Calyrex. But when it's paired up with the other two, it looks really cool. It does. But I like the other two as is already. Weirdeer. Oh, we're here. We're here at the Hisuian. I guess we're putting them in here too. Weirdeer. I feel could have been done better. I do like its horns. And I like it as an evolution for Stantler. I think it's not bad looking. It's just for my personal taste, I would have preferred something a little more fluffy. Maybe without the Santa Claus beard, but more I don't know, more like a lion's mane. Cleaver, I really don't like it. I don't like it. Like Scyther and Scizor are both really cool. Really cool. And Cleaver is not. I think it's just like it's not easy to tell what it is. It looks like some sort of a bug type walking stick sort of thing. And I don't really like all the shapes it has around its face and its shoulders. I don't think they were necessary. And I feel like Cleaver could have worked better for me if it was if its like torso was a bit longer, like a walking stick, but without all the extra rocks on it. I think, yeah, without all the extra rocks on it. Ursaluna, I did not like as much, but you know, after catching one and spending time with it, it's actually kind of cute. I do like its patterns now on its face, and the rest of the design looks pretty cool too. I don't understand the little rectangles on the top, but it is what it is. Basculation is really cool. It's something I wanted for a while, and I thought it was the end of the world when Dracovish, I think, was introduced, because that's kind of what it was based on, the Dunkleosteus. And Basculegion looks more like the Dunkleosteus that I wanted it to look like. So I'm glad they did a proper take on it. And it looks really cool. I love the swirls over here in the back, and the colors look great. I don't really like the female version, I guess. I just don't like how, and it makes sense in the way they think, but for some of us, eyelashes and lipstick doesn't automatically mean female, and I think that's kind of where I have a problem with some of these gender differences. And so, in conclusion, Basculegion is cool. It's a favorite of mine. Sneasler, I don't hate it, actually. I think it looks really cool. It reminds me of Hunter from Spyro. I don't really see it as feminine as some people see it. Like, this is like, I'm really skinny and tall, so Sneasler kind of reminds me of me. And I like the colors and the mask thing it has, and the claws and the shape. Like, Sneasler is cool. I'm glad it exists. And Weavile looks cool too. So I don't know. Liking Sneasler makes me like Weavile less, and liking Weavile makes me like Sneasler less. So it's kind of interesting. Overquill is amazing. It's amazing. It was really bugging me when I thought it only had one horn on its eyebrow, because from the way it was pictured, you can only see one of them. So I thought it was like a narwhal situation where you only have one horn popping out, but it has two. So I like the evenness of it, and I like the colors. The tail, the Q on the tail, amazing touch, and the colors are great. Sometimes it does bother me how it's so pointy. It looks like a North Star thing, but you know what? Sometimes I really do like it. It looks cool. Enamorous, I like the pink. I like the cloud, but I don't like the antennas. The snake looks cool. The horns are questionable. Its ears are questionable. Its markings are questionable. And its face is questionable as well. I mean, it totally fits with the other three. I don't know why they would design them like that. Like, why would they design them that hideous? But whatever. Some people like it. I like the shell one, maybe just a bit more. Oh, we're already getting to the Paldea ones. Okay, so that's the end of this video. So we covered Galar, has some of the more fun designs that I really like. Yeah, and I hope you like them too. Let me know what you guys think. Which ones are your favorites from Galar? I have to say, I really like this part of the Pokedex, the Sinistea to Hatenna to Impidimp and Grimmsnarl. This part of the Pokedex, I think it's the colors. The colors flow so well from Sinistea all the way to Grimmsnarl. The only time I've had a favorite like that is in the Kanto, where we have all the water Pokemon jumbled together. In between, Goldeen and Starmie, or is it Horsey and Starmie? But yeah, I love that it's ordered this way. All right, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one for Paldea.